Hey Aries, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing your reading for December, so thanks for being patient with me as I've been on my channel a little less consistently, but I am obviously still sticking to my monthly reading. So I'm going to start off with the Mystic Moon Oracle deck and see what's going on for Aries in the month of December. These cards have been flying out. That one fell out, but all right, we've got shadow work. We've got free will, and we've got abandoned, okay? So I feel like someone might be dealing with some abandonment issues. It might be something that has to be something they had to work on in terms of shadow work, things that were sort of dictating a lot of their decisions and their beliefs about themselves and their life that they haven't really accessed before. So I feel like if someone abandoned you, it all came up for you to be doing this shadow work. If you are feeling like kind of like you shouldn't have been abandoned, then this is a sign that, you know, everyone has free will as well as you do. So let's get some more messages about that. All right, Aries. Once again, it's flying out. Grief. Okay, yeah. So I feel like there was some sort of abandonment and some sort of grieving process that's been going on. And I feel like you might even feel very like stuck in this. Like you might just be playing it over and over and over again. It might be bringing you a lot of sadness just about this situation, but also about the past and other things. You might just feel kind of like stuck. Like you've been trying to work through it. You've been trying to grieve through it, but it's just this like really hard core wound that you have, okay? So it could be you or it could be the person that you're dealing with. So let's get some signs from Spirit and see what other messages we got, okay? So what else is going on? I always say to look at like the cards on the bottom, although actually you can't see, but sometimes those are really significant messages too. So what are some signs from Spirit, all right? We've got Ladybug, Luck. I feel like I've gotten that with you guys before. 111, okay? So what seemed like an ending can actually be a brand new beginning. When I see one, I see it's all about initiation, the beginning. You're able to create whatever new ending you want. This release that this person might have done, instead of seeing it as abandonment, seeing it as a release to find like the ultimate right path. I feel like luck is on your side with the ladybug here. Music might be really significant for you right now because I'm seeing songs as information. So songs might be speaking to you, might be connecting you to your path or the person that you're thinking of. Your thoughts are beginning to manifest with this 111. If you see 111 like on the clock or just anything, it could also mean that it's referring to the start of the year. So it could be January, it could be a very significant time for you. And I have the swan, loyalty. So stay loyal to yourself above all, loyal to your values, to your path, to the things that you want to do, okay? And I feel like you will have luck as long as you keep working on manifesting like your dreams and the things that you want, okay? So let's pull some tarot and see what's going on with Aries for December. Got 5 of Cups. It's another grief card. Wow. And you know what? I like just randomly, arbitrarily decided to do Aries because I was feeling something, and this might be why. You guys are really going through a grieving period, and I hate to laugh, but this cat, these cards are kind of silly. Like this cat is, it's like that wet cat, which, you know, could be like a sexual reference too. But it's like, he's kind of just like forlorn and just kind of like disheveled, and he just feels like abandoned, like he was left out in the cold. But there are fish here underneath him, okay? So there's opportunity. Like that's what the ladybug is all about. I feel like you guys just need to take whatever time you need to process this grief, to let things go, to get your mind right, okay? With that 4 of Swords. We've got, I'm going to do reversals here because I feel like it. So I usually don't do them, but 7 of Cups. You guys have a lot of options. Your dreams might be really significant right now. Your actual dreams at night or just your dreams in general, like things that you always dreamed of. I feel like now is the time to cultivate like a new beginning. That's like the feeling I'm getting. Like don't focus so much on the cups that fell. Focus on the cups that you still have, on the fish that you can still grab, okay? The Nine of Swords reversed, like I said, I decided to do reversals. I feel like this is saying that anxiety has been, you know, really significant, but don't feel like that's gonna define you and stay with you. It could have just been a cycle that you were going through, something you had to face, and I feel like this anxiety is gonna eventually come to an end. So the Four of Swords is all about regrouping and finding your balance, and like just not like allowing yourself to grieve, but not staying in that grief too long, okay? I've got grace. Yeah, this is like giving yourself that grace, you know. I don't actually know what card that is. I have to look it up. I think that's, I'm going to look it up because I'm not that familiar. Ace of Wands. Like I said, another one, a beginning. The Emperor is reversed and the Two of Wands. Wow. Okay. So you guys are at a crossroads, I feel like, with the Two of Wands. I want to look up what the grace is about. Okay. 10, 14. Okay. Just bear with me. Cats move with such grace and delicacy that may seem effortless, but it takes both poise and the willingness to look foolish if we fall or falter. This blending of control and freedom is what gives us balance. Our dignity comes from inner grace as well as outer. I talked about balance. So this is about finding the inner harmony that allows you to move through any challenge with poise and grace. Your ability to adapt to changing circumstances will make you sure-footed even in the most tempestuous of times. So I feel like this is about, this is like temperance, I believe. Balance, you know, it could be water and fire energy that you're dealing with. And I said balance before, but I feel like it's also about your perspective of using the worst things that happen to you as propelling you to move forward, okay? Now, part of your, and like I said, Ace of Wands, finding your passion, finding your creativity, finding that like life force that's still inside of you that can't get removed no matter what happens, no matter how much sadness. You're still here, you're still alive, you still have a mission here on earth. This is you guys reversed, okay? So the Emperor is reversed, Aries reversed. So I feel like you guys are not that connected to yourself right now. I hate to keep giving you these like bogged down messages, but I do feel like you're at a door, okay? And you're ready to walk through it. I also feel with the Emperor reversed, you could have been dealing with a divine masculine who just, this is the divine masculine card, who just didn't have their shit together, okay? They weren't ready to man up. And I don't want you guys to internalize their actions as a reflection of your worth, because it's not. And I feel like you guys you've taken on their issues as it was something wrong with you, but it really wasn't. And you have to find the grace for yourself to find that way of going through something that's really painful, but not taking it like it's such a reflection of who you are at the core, okay? So I'm going to pull from Twin Flame Shadows and see what other things holding you back from this person, why they maybe abandoned you, what happened that, you know, made this situation so sad and unsuccessful. Irresponsible. That's the Emperor reverse. This person was irresponsible with you. I feel like they're just irresponsible in general. They're not ready to be the ultimate divine masculine. They're not ready to take ownership. They're not fully developed into their highest self. Shocking, okay? So you had like expectations of this person and they really shocked you with their behavior. Uncomfortable. They're not comfortable with themselves, and so they're not comfortable in an emotionally intimate situation, I feel like. And they're kind of ruthless. They're kind of like really harsh. But remember, when someone's very like judgmental and ruthless with us, imagine how their inner dialogue is with themselves. They're probably not very nice. Yep. This person feels unlovable and uncomfortable. This person is not okay with emotional closeness. So you guys might have been getting way too close and they could have just freaked out. They didn't want anyone getting close to them. They don't feel worthy. And, someone could have heard some shocking news, okay? Or you could have seen something shocking on social media, or this whole thing could have just been like a shock to your system, all right? But let's pull from the Twin Flame Messages Volume 2 and see what they'd want to say to you from their highest self, okay? This might not even be conscious, but deep down, wow, 3 cards just flew, okay? I know I made a huge mistake. Guys, am I good enough for you? I just want you to be happy. Wow. Unlovable, like I said, that's what they feel deep inside. And am I good enough for you? This person is very down on themselves. They're very insecure. It's just a very consistent message here. And they know they've messed up, okay? So they left you out in the cold and they don't know how to fix this, I feel like, okay? And they do want you to be happy. And ultimately, in their highest self, they do. But their garbage always bleeds onto you. And then you end up taking it on as something wrong with you. But it's something they feel that is wrong with them. Okay, Aries? So it sounds like you're going through a hard time, but you're going to get through it. You're going to rise to the occasion. And it's going to be better. And I really feel like January is going to be a great time for you. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.